Hey there and welcome. This is Summertime Makeup Style. This is installment number 7 of the Beauty Unfiltered Makeup Lesson series. I have pulled the makeup looks that I feel like my audience, professional women, can easily put together, quickly put together, and feel confident and polished. I think summertime is a great time to experiment, to be a little more adventurous, a little bit more spontaneous. And so, in the spirit of summer, we are going to put together a summertime makeup style that is inspired by the look hot pink in the hashtag Beauty Unfiltered book by celebrity makeup artist Louise Casco. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now this look is called the hot pink. Now before you get all, oh great, is she gonna go 80s makeup style on me? We're gonna sort of blend the best of 80s makeup style with a more modern aesthetic. So this is a great way to incorporate a splash of color into your makeup look. Makeup can actually serve as an accessory. So I like to accessorize with colors that pop. So whether it's a piece of jewelry or I wear a headband a lot, and I'll use that to incorporate some color and some interest into my overall look. You can actually do this with your makeup. I'm going to show you how to do it with your lipstick. So let's go ahead and get started. I have already primed and applied my CC cream as a coverage just to even out my skin tone and create a blank canvas for this look. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some eyeshadow primer. Now, if you have not used eyeshadow primer before, this is, I highly recommend if you are, especially like I am in a hot, humid climate this week. I'm in Florida, and I want my eyeshadow to stay in place. I don't want it to settle in my natural crease here. So you just dab a light, thin layer, thin application of eyeshadow primer on your lid. And we are going to bring some shadow down to this bottom lash line. So nice thin layer. The important thing to keep in mind when you're applying eyeshadow primer is you want to let it dry before you apply your eyeshadow. So we're going to let that dry, and we're going to move to the next step in our hot pink look. So I'm just going to take my concealer and just put a little. This concealer goes a long way. And if you're wondering what products I'm using, I am posting the edited replay of this makeup lesson with a complete roundup of the products that I have vetted to create this look so that you can have it all in one place. And if that's something that you want, then just comment suite, as in product suite, or penthouse suite rather, and I will send you the link so that you can access our entire 8-week library of makeup lessons and the product roundups to go with it. In applying concealer, I'm going to put a little dot here in the corners of my eyes. You want to apply your concealer anywhere that there are shadows. So like you see in this part of my eye, you're getting up close and personal today, friends. I'm going to apply it right there. So it's going to come down a little bit further than what's directly under my eye. I'm going to take it here, just at the top of my cheekbone. And again, I'm kind of doing this strategically so that I can allow my eye primer to dry while I'm applying this concealer. And then I'm going to take a cream colored brush, and I am going to blend this concealer again right along where there are the most prominent shadows. Again, that inner corner of the eye, If you wear frames, if you wear eyeglasses, I recommend applying a line of concealer right about there. This is a look that I highly encourage using concealer. We want to keep the eyes for this look light and bright. So do you see the difference already in this eye? I haven't blended in this eye yet. But I want the inner corner of my eyes to be nice and bright. You can use your finger or you can use your cream color brush, say that 10 times fast, to blend in this concealer. Don't be afraid if you get it on your eyelids. Everybody has some mild discoloration on their eyelids. So if you want to brush any excess, and again, blend in your eyeshadow primer. This is great. We're just prepping our eyes, our eye area, but you can already see where I'm creating some more brightness in this area. And that's what we want, because that's going to balance out the hot pink lipstick. I'm going to take an ivory, you want just a flesh tone eyeshadow. It's going to go all over your lid and up to your brow bone. I'm using a matte shade. This is a great look for mattes. Rather than creating a lot of drama around the eyes, we're going to create all the drama around our lips today. So to balance it out, we want to play down the eyes. So we're going to go not a whole lot of shimmer, not a whole lot of sparkle, because we want those lips to pop, and they're going to pop. So I have just effectively removed any contour or shadows from my eyes. I want to go back and put that in intentionally. So you want to locate the curve of the brow bone. That is the crease that you want to accentuate, not your natural crease. See where the line is right here? If I put eyeshadow in that crease, it's just going to disappear whenever I open my eyes. So you want to define your makeup crease, which is a little higher. Let's go ahead and do that. Notice this is just a subtle shadow. I use what is called the pinky trick, and I balance my pinky. I balance my hand on my cheek. Gives me a little bit more steadiness with my application. Balance that out. I'm also going to take the same color and just create a little line of shadow on the bottom lid. And this look, it does not require eyeliner. I'm telling you, this is the perfect look for summer picnic, day at the beach, summer wedding. I love this look. Okay. See, I just did a nice, subtle shadow, followed by some volumizing mascara. I'm going to start as close as I can to the base of my lids, and I'm going to twirl the wand to the tips of my lashes, and then go back and wiggle my way up. Now, after I have applied that first coat, while it's drying, I'm going to take my lash rake and I'm going to bring this to the base and just hold it there for a moment. We want to create some lift. Your eyelashes they're like an awning on your patio. The more you curl them and the more you get each lash to stand up and at attention, the more light it's going to allow into your eyes. And so with your lash rake, if you don't have a curler, you can take your lash rake or even just a disposable spoolie, which is like a mascara wand without any mascara on it. And you can create that lift and then go back and do a second coat of your volumizing mascara. See, we've got them standing at perfect attention. Let's get the bottom lash lines, bottom lashes. We are playing these eyes down, but I still like a formed and lengthened and volumizing eyelash, no matter what your look. And you notice I really don't take the wand to the inner corner of my eye. I really don't at all. I keep all of the volume and all of the product really toward that outer edge. Start at the base and wiggle down to the tips. And if you have a slip, just take your concealer and remove any of that darkness or shadow cast by your mascara. All right, I'm happy. Let's move on to our cheeks. The best color option for your cheek is one that matches the color and the intensity of your lips. We're going intense with our lips today. We're going hot pink. So you want to stay in the pink family. So if you have ivory to beige skin, maybe doing a champagne color. That's what I'm going to do today. Just a brighter pink to complement the brighter pink that we're going to put on our lips. So I'm going to go with a matte blush. I'm just going to use my finger until I get it to the desired intensity that I want. Your fingers are a fantastic application tool. If you find yourself just needing to do a touch-up, or if you are unsure about the intensity and you want to layer it, just gently apply it to your fingers, putting it on the apples of my cheeks and blending it toward my temple, and it's going to blend like a second skin. And that's what we want. We want it to look natural, especially this look. We want it to look fun, and nothing says fun like pink. Let's apply our lip liner. Again, I'm going to use my pinky trick here. Okay, to line up the bottom lip. Create an X at the Cupid's bow. And this just provides a great starting point for balancing and shaping and contouring your lips. Starting at the corners, working just outside the edge of my lips. Connect from the corner to that center line that I made, and then I do it on top. You can use a lip liner that matches the color of your lip stain or your lipstick or whatever you're using for your overall lip color, or you can use a flesh tone liner. And this just tells your color where to stay. If we just stopped here, this is a really great neutral look, but we are going to use our lipstick as an accessory. And we're going to apply a splash of color to our face. We're going to finish it off with a hot pink lipstick. When I need to feel like just letting loose, or I am trying to create an atmosphere with my audience that is one of fun and belonging and community and like, I am your girl, I will reach for a pink. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. Yes, you can take the stick and layer it on and go with just a full matte stain. I am going to go a little bit more subtle without having to sacrifice my color by applying it just to the center of my lip, and then with my finger feathering it out to the edges. If you are new to pink lipstick, you're new to bright lipsticks, this is a great way to warm up to the idea of a bright color. So just apply it to the center and feather it out to the edges. So I've created the brightness, but if I want to go back and maybe create, make it a little bit bolder, a little bit brighter, you can always add more. It is much more difficult to remove if you have put on too much than it is to add another layer. So with your finger or with the tube direct, go back over and apply the color. So even if, like today, I'm wearing, the black is very neutral. I've got on, just a muted headband. I am accessorizing with my lipstick. This is providing the splash of color that my look needed. So this is an easy way. You can, again, summertime, you need something that is quick, that is out the door, something that is not going to take too much time to apply. So you can leave it neutral, or you can get fun and adventurous and apply that splash of color. Now for our final step, I had placed that concealer on my hand and I left it there because with my lip brush, I'm gonna go back and create just a little bit of definition with it along the outer edge of my lips, and even just lightening up that part of my face, just right on the outer line with my concealer. It's not only going to clean up the edges, but it's also going to define my lipstick even more. And you have just defined and shaped your lips and created even more of a focal point with this splash of color than just by feathering it out with your finger. That is the hot pink look. Beauty Unfiltered installment number 7, hot pink. First, we applied an eyeshadow primer and we allowed it to dry. And while that was drying, we brightened up the eyes with concealer in the inner corner, and we covered any shadows underneath our eye. And then we went back with a flesh tone matte eyeshadow and put it all over our lid from brow bone to lash line, and created a little bit of shadow in the crease with a light taupe just beneath our brow bone, in the crease, and underneath our lash line. We polished off our eyes with a volumizing mascara, no eyeliner needed. Put a bright pink in our cheeks to complement the pièce de résistance, which is the hot pink lip. I hope that you enjoyed this summertime makeup style. You'll have to message me and let me know if you tried this hot pink look. And if you would like access to the entire 8-week series, complete with edited replays and product roundups with shopping links, all at your fingertips, just comment sweet, as in penthouse suite, and I will send you the link so that you can enjoy that. Thank you for following me today, and I look forward to seeing you for the final installment of the Beauty Unfiltered makeup lesson series, and I'll see you then.